Today we are going to learn about abstraction. At first we will learn the theory part and then we will do the coding. Okay, if you watch this video then you will be about clear about what abstraction really is. So at first, what is abstraction? Okay, we use only what we need. Okay, and we do not care how it works inside. So what I'm trying to say is, for example, you want to increase the volume of the television. Okay, you press the volume icon. Okay, plus volume icon, and you want to decrease, then you just press the minus volume icon. Okay, so do you know how it is working inside the remote? Do you know what type of electric signal the remote is passing to the television? And do you actually know what type of processing there is happening in the television? You do not know. Okay, you use what you need, but you do not care about how it works inside. That is abstraction. Okay, that type of hiding is abstraction. For example, you know that vehicles should have a fuel type. Okay, vehicle must have a fuel type. Without fuel type, a vehicle will not be able to run. Okay, but what type of fuel type does a vehicle should have? Do you care about that? Do not. A electric vehicle will have electricity to run it. Okay, the what to say, a motorbike will have petrol to run it. So now we will go to the coding part. Okay, to make it crystal clear. Now we will move on to the concept of abstract classes and abstract methods. At first, class vehicle, let's see it. Okay, here is a class called vehicle and we define a method called start and we say it as self, and just we do started. Okay, and we have said, I have already said that there is a mandatory method. Okay, a vehicle must have a fuel type. So what I'm trying to say is, I'm defining a method called fuel type and I'm saying, and I'm writing nothing inside it. Okay, and if I try to make an object of this, okay, v1, suppose v1 vehicle, v1 dot start, will I be able to access the start? Let's see it. Yes, it is saying vehicle started. It simply means that I was able to access the start. Okay, so now we will come to the main part, that is I will from a library called abc, I will import abc. Okay, abc simply means abstract base classes. Okay, and I will import like so. I will import a decorator called abstract method. So now when we make this class an abstract class, okay, when we make this class an abstract class, that is when we define abc or inherit abc, then we are able to make this class an abstract class. Okay, and we write at least one abstract method. Okay, so what is abstract method? Abstract method simply means a method, okay, in which a method there is, in which there is like only which is defined but nothing is defined, or body, it does not have any body. Okay, so that is abstract method. Okay, but now we will, if I will try to run this code, it will show an error. Okay, why it is showing an error? Because previously we were able to inherit, okay, or previously we were able to make an object out of it because it was not an abstract class. Okay, but now because we have inherited abc, that is abstract based classes, we will not be able to make, okay, we will not be able to make the object directly. Okay, so if we are not able to make the object directly, then what we are able to do is we are able to define the vehicle type. Okay, for example, bike, let's inherit it. So now, okay, now what I'm trying to say is, I'm trying to make a method called define color. Okay, and I'm trying to make it like print the color of the bike is red. Okay, if I'm trying to make it, and now if I will try to make the object v1 equals to bike, that is v1 equals to bike, will I be able to access this Color. No, I will not be able to access this color. But why? Okay, why we are not able to access this color? Because we have defined that, okay, we must have a fuel type, okay, but we do not need to know what type of fuel type we should have, okay. But every child class which is made out of this abstract class, it must have a fuel type, okay, but we do not know what type of fuel type it may have. So because it is a bike, we can just say that print the fuel type petrol, okay. Now if I will try to run it, then the color of the bike is red, that is running, okay, because we have defined the method called fuel type, okay. So what does abstract method actually defines is, abstract method actually defines a method, okay, which should be used in every of the child classes, okay, every of the child classes, it should be used, okay. So now we are defining another child class, okay, another child class which is inheriting from the abstract class vehicle, just electric car, okay. Now you will say what is right and what is wrong here, okay. The electric car, and okay, here okay, just cross it. Here we are using the electric car, and in the electric car what we are saying is we are inheriting the class, okay. And what type of class is this? Okay, because like you can see that this class is abstract class. So when we define abstract class, what we should do, we should always have the abstract method, okay. The method, we should always show the abstract method, that is the method without the body, okay. Then I will define here, like I will say, although the owner is not him, but cheers to that man, it's of Elon Musk, just say like that, okay. And if I will try to make an object out of it, to make you understand, I will do some errors. I will not be able to access the object, okay. Now I think you will understand it more clearly. This will show an error, okay. Why it will show an error? Because here we are inheriting from the abstract class, and as we are inheriting from the abstract class, the abstract method which is hidden, okay, which is hidden, but we have to use it, okay, hidden, but we have to use it. It doesn't matter how we use it, but it is compulsory that we should use it, okay. That we have not defined now. So for example, fuel type, if I will define fuel type now, could I be able to use it now? Just see it, okay. Yes, it's of Elon Musk. I am able to use that function. So what I'm trying to say is, okay, here ABC, okay, just keep in your mind that whenever we inherit this ABC, we cannot, we inheriting the ABC, we have made this class abstract class, okay. And as we have made this class abstract class, we cannot make object of it directly, okay. And there is a method called abstract method, okay. So what does this abstract method actually means is, it is a what to say, it is a decorator, okay. It is a decorator which makes sure that, which shows that what type of method should be declared in every of the abstract child classes, okay. For example, if below this abstract method we have defined fuel type. So what it is trying to say or explain is that we must define fuel type, okay. It doesn't show that what type of fuel type, okay. It hides it, but we must have that, okay. The although the function or also the use of it is hidden, but we should have that, okay. So this is abstraction. If you like this video, like it, comment on it, and do not forget to subscribe my channel.